Hi everyone, it's Shani here from You First Functional Wellness. Today I'd like to share with you my experiences and journey overcoming fatigue. So back in the day, I used to be full of energy. I could go to work all day. In the evening, I could go to the gym, cook a meal at home, go out for dinner with friends, go out to watch a movie or walk my dog. I could happily spend the whole day outdoors. Go out hiking, go out and about shopping, and then be re-energized come the next day. I was able to do all the things I loved and as often as I wanted. I found joy in each day and loved living life. Then over 10 years ago, things gradually started to change. I started to get tired before the end of the day. And it wasn't just one day, it became every day. My fatigue was put down to me being a mother, and mostly because of what society and everything else around us makes us believe. So some days were worse than others, where I just didn't have the energy to get out of bed. I knew that exercising would be good for me, but really, how was I going to exercise if I didn't even feel like I could shower and get dressed? Pretty much every day by early afternoon, I was so tired and ready for the day to end. I lived wanting each day to finish, just because I didn't have any energy left to get through it. By the time I came back from work, I was exhausted and ready to hit the sack. I had no fuel left in me to play with my kids or even cook a healthy dinner. The lack of energy negatively impacted my life in so many ways, which at the time I didn't even notice, probably because I was just too busy and tired getting through each day. My patience was low, which really is not ideal when you have young kids. So I got frustrated easily and I didn't have the energy to do the things I used to love doing. I gradually got into a pattern of avoiding doing things, avoiding situations, trying my hardest not to have to commit to events or people so I wouldn't have to let them down when I was too tired to go ahead with it. This was a tough way to be because my life didn't only revolve around me, I had a family, and so my choices and lack of energy impacted them and their lives, despite me really doing my best to still do everything for them. I hated this because I realized that my fatigue had become a constant part of my life and taken away parts of my personality and my life that I valued so much. And so this is where my journey towards optimal health and eliminating fatigue started. Fast forward to today, my energy levels are back to where they once were, if not even better. I have the energy to do all the things I love and more. Now you would think that once I realized I was suffering from fatigue, it was a quick fix to get better. It really was a long drawn out journey over the years and years of seeing one healthcare professional after another. When I look back, I can really see why it took so long. Each time I was receiving any help for my fatigue, it really was only a small piece or pieces of the puzzle that were being addressed. And so I made small incremental changes and improvements to my fatigue. Fortunately, I didn't settle for these improvements and I wanted more. It wasn't until I started my formal functional medicine training and incorporated all the concepts into my own life. Now I use my experiences as a patient as well as my knowledge as a provider to base my framework for my clients so that I can fully support them to eliminate fatigue from their lives. If you are suffering from fatigue, I really want you to understand that there is an answer out there for you. You don't have to put up with anything in your heart that you are not happy with. If you feel that fatigue has taken over your life and you would like to figure out the missing pieces to your puzzle, feel free to get in touch with me using the link below. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video and talk soon.